Hi, today I'm going to give you an instructional video on how to use digital storytelling in your classroom. This is applicable for any classroom. It's just an outline of how to go about writing a digital story from beginning to end and then producing it. So a question comes up, why use digital storytelling? Stories help unite us and they help us to empathize with others. It's an age-old tradition. Think about fireside stories or fireside chats. However, in today's day and age, the digital storytelling is going to bring this tradition to the 21st century. It's going to allow our students to use a tool that they know how to use, the digital media, to help us create stories that they can narrate and describe for themselves. There are some important elements that you're going to need to incorporate to make a great digital story. Telling a personal story is one. Another is that a digital story needs to be concise and to the point. It needs to contain an emotional hook so that you get your audience involved. And along with that, you're going to want to include some drama and some strong story elements. And finally, you want to involve the listener and keep them collaborating by capturing their attention. So let's look at some steps to help us create a great digital story. The first step is you need to come up with an idea and you're going to put it into a draft form. That's the most important thing, is to come up with a basic theme or an idea and then get a basic draft going for that particular storyline. The next thing you're really important for the kids is to help them organize. So using a mind mapping tool or something along those lines and giving them plenty of time to research and learn about a chosen theme will help them stay organized and put their work into a story. Then they're going to need time to write and rewrite. And understand that they may get frustrated, but help them by keeping them organized, keeping them using their mind map to stay on track and to make sure that their work is well organized and laid out. Next, we're going to a storyboard. The storyboard is when we start to combine imaging, the sounds, the introduction of visual media, and it helps to create a blueprint where your kids are going to put all of the different pieces together to create their digital story. So a storyboard would look something like this. It would give you that blueprint that you're going to give your students, the blueprint that they're going to follow in order to create a final product. So to the magic. The magic is actually putting together your final work. You are going to film, and some resources that can help to make that magic happen are Animoto or Little Bird Tales or iMovies. So you're going to take all of the pieces, you're going to take your original draft, you're going to take the storyboard, you're going to have collected videos, images, any kind of background sounds that you want to include, and you're going to use one of these resources to help combine those things together to make your digital story. Lastly, once you've done that, you're going to share it. Make sure though before you post to YouTube or Vimeo that you have checked your school guidelines so that you're within the realm of what's possible. YouTube has a great resource where you can just create your own little classroom so that the kids can share with one another, but it doesn't go out to the YouTube at large. But make sure that you follow your school guidelines. And lastly, and most important, feedback. You really want to give your students feedback, your feedback, but also help guide them for future projects with questions such as, what did I learn? And what worked and what didn't work? What might I do better to create a project next time? I hope this tutorial helps you to create some fabulous digital stories with your students. Good luck, and we'll see you next time.